When I started appearing as Santa in home parties and even in some other community events where we had more time to spend with the children, I wanted to tell stories. I just liked the idea of telling stories. And of course, many venues, they want you to read the night before Christmas. And, to me, that's it's a great story, of course. I mean, it's terrific. But it's not really the personage, right? And it's that some of the language is a little awkward. So I updated it and made it first person. But it just didn't really resonate with me. And then I also, during this whole process, I've wanted to get better at telling stories. I didn't ever think that was a strength of mine, even though I was a professional speaker for many years and I told a lot of stories from the platform. I don't know. I didn't see myself, I guess, as a storyteller. What I've done recently in the last several years is I've been crafting stories and testing stories in home parties and in other little venues, just talking with kids that I just feel much more comfortable with. They just feel so much more appropriate. And one of them is a story about a child I call Little Jimmy Hyatt, and it's about how I began giving away coal. And I have a little preamble for it. And I usually ask, I said, have you ever heard what it is that I give away to the naughty children? And of course, their hands will go up or they'll blurt it out, coal, coal. And that's right. I put coal in their stockings. And now I don't know if you know this or not, but have you ever heard why I decided to give away coal? And of course, no. Well, I can tell you about that if you have a minute and you'd like to hear. Yeah, let you tell us about coal. So then I go into the actual story about little Jimmy Hyatt. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm conducting a little webinar, a little training program on this story. It's coming up in a little bit. You can register down below. And I'm going to go through the story in my way, and I'm also going to provide it to you. I'm going to be able to share it. So if you would like to download a copy, I'm retaining the copyright, but I'm giving you permission to use it and to modify it in your own way if you'd like to. So anyway, the information is right here. Register for this little webinar. It's absolutely free to gold members. There's a small fee for non-gold members for this particular program. We have a lot of other free programs for our free members, but this one we're charging a little bit for. So register for it. I think you'll really enjoy it. And then we're going to talk also about some other storytelling I don't know, strategies, is that the right word? Techniques is probably a better word. So ways that we can be a little more interesting and a little more engaging in telling stories. Anyway, I hope to see you in the program. I think you'll really enjoy it.